Officers from Essex Police found the body on Monday, but the remains were only formally identified this afternoon. Detectives have said they do not suspect any third-party involvement in his death at this stage. According to Scotland Yard, formal identification has now taken place, and the body has been confirmed as that of 19-year-old Richard Okorogheye. Richard went missing from his home in Ladbroke Grove on Monday, March the 22nd. He was reported missing on Wednesday, March the 24th. His next of kin have been informed and are being supported by specialist officers. Officers are currently treating his death as unexplained, and detectives do not believe there was any third-party involvement. The post-mortem did not find any evidence of physical trauma or assault. Detective Superintendent Danny Gosling, head of the Met Central West Public Protection Unit, said, "My deepest sympathies go out to Richard's family at this incredibly difficult time. This was not the outcome that any of us had hoped for, and we will ensure that his grieving family are well supported by specially trained officers." "I would like to extend my thanks to the many officers, staff and members of the public who have each played a part in the extensive effort to locate Richard." The investigation into the circumstances of Richard's death is ongoing. Mayor of London Sadiq Khan sympathised with Mr. Okorogheye's family. He wrote on Twitter, "Londoners across our city will be holding the family and friends of Richard Okorogheye in our hearts tonight. My deepest sympathies go out to his loved ones at this truly tragic time." Home Secretary Priti Patel said her thoughts and prayers were with the family of Richard Okorogheye, and that she was in contact with Scotland Yard as inquiries into the 19-year-old's death continue. She wrote on Twitter, "I am deeply saddened to hear of the death of Richard Okorogheye. My thoughts and prayers go to his family and friends at this incredibly difficult time." "I am in contact with the Metropolitan Police who continue their inquiries into his tragic death." His mother Evidence Joel, 39, has previously said that her son had spoken of struggling to cope with university pressures and had been shielding during the COVID-19 lockdown. "I think he went to meet somebody. Definitely. Richard cannot go there. Especially at that time in the morning. Someone was waiting for Richard." Ms. Joel and Mr. Okorogheye's friend Hala Muhammad, 18, travelled to the Epping Forest yesterday to lay flowers at the scene, where his body was recovered. Floral tributes were left behind while the small group said prayers. Ms. Joel, who was wearing a black coat and face mask, was supported by a group of friends and family as she broke down into tears. As someone with sickle cell disease, Mr. Okorogheye would only leave the house to go to hospital for regular blood transfusions for his condition. Initial police inquiries identified Mr. Okorogheye leaving his home address and heading in the direction of Ladbroke Grove at around 8:30 p.m. In a previously confirmed sighting on Monday, March the 22nd, Mr. Okorogheye was seen boarding the number 23 bus southbound in Ladbroke Grove at 8:44 p.m. CCTV footage shows he was wearing all black and had a black satchel bag with a white Adidas logo worn across his lower back. Police said further inquiries have established that he then took a taxi journey from the W2 area of London to a residential street in Lawton. He was captured on CCTV walking alone on Smarts Lane, Lawton, towards Epping Forest at 12:39 a.m. on Tuesday, March the 23rd. On Thursday, the force said Mr. Okorogheye's phone has not been in use since his disappearance.